How many of you want to be perfect in life here? Please put up your hands. How many of you want to be perfect here? So today, out of only so many, oh my god, none of you want to be perfect in life.
I can't.
So there are 10 drops of elixir for perfection. I'll give you one drop today because I seriously don't have the time to give you all 10. So, good evening Toastmasters and fellow Toastmasters. My name is Abhishek. Today, I'll be concentrating on the first skill of perfection called communication. If you have the speech, you can literally strike through anyone's heart and make him, rot in fear. This experience happened to me once. The first time when I went on a national level podium in Delhi, I saw a 60-year-old guy standing up and telling, "Ye to bacha hai, kya karega?" He asked me on stage. So when I presented my first paper on goes on the God particle. So I said that, do you judge a person by how he looks? I look like a kid on stage, but still, I assure you I'm not. So when I opened up my voice tone happened and he kept quiet. And that was my first experience on the national podium. And the first speech I gave was when I was in first standard, I remembered was about a lion. And all I could remember on stage was the movie of Lion King because that was the only movie I saw. And the teacher was furious because nothing of Lion King was there in the speech. So I cried on stage because I forgot what I had said. I said something. It was good. I got an ovation. I got a standing ovation for the speech. But she was crying on stage because I didn't decide what the teacher had said. That time I realized that by-hearting is not my thing. Impromptu is what I'm born in. That's what I want to do. Perfect in life. So communication has 6 C's. How many of you have heard of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. here? That's most of them. In fact, most of them are more perfect than Martin Luther King. So he says, he gives beautiful 6 definitions. One is completeness. Your talk must be complete, he says. Starting, body, and conclusion must be there. Once your talk is complete, the audience will relish it. Otherwise, they'll be waiting when this guy will get out of stage. They'll be waiting for that to happen. Next is consideration. See, I need to step into your shoes. I need to see your emotions. I need to see how you're reacting to me and then continue. I can't go on and on and on. When will he shut up? They'll ask me on stage. That should stop. Then, he also gave another definition of perfection because I missed that point out. So let me bring it in. He says that, I don't believe in failure, he says. He says, I believe in 3 things. Perfection is a stage on which success is built. Success is a stepping stone for excellence, and excellence is a stepping stone for evolution. You evolve when you excel. You excel when you get perfect in life. So failure for me is never an option. I hope from today on for you guys it will never be an option there. So coming on to the consideration part, I consider your opinion. I consider your expressions. So the speaker here must know what to speak and what not to speak, how he should treat the audience right in front of them. He should not harm them by any kind. As the Toastmaster rule says, sex, religion, politics shouldn't be spoken, which is real good because this is a concept of consideration. The third is clarity. If your speech is not clear enough, if it's not commanding enough, you will feel this guy is speaking in some other language. So clarity is the essence in which everyone looks into. In fact, Steve Jobs gives a beautiful definition for clarity. He says, crystal clear and crystal again. So what does it mean? Crystal clear, everyone knows what's crystal clear. What is crystal clear? Which is really transparent in nature, it's called crystal. Then why again crystal? Crystal is one of the most strong natural elements found after diamond and platinum. So the bond in which exists in crystal is very strong. So again, you need to be strong and clear in your approach, not just clear. So that's concreteness. Now, if I don't have a subject to talk to, what will I face you? I'll writ, I'll shake, I'll sweat, I'll ooze, I'll wait when the time is getting over. Because I don't have any subject, I don't have any concreteness in my speech. I do not have substance in my talk. So Newton said one thing beautifully. He was cleaning the bottles outside his laboratory. So a detective walks by him and asks him, where is Newton, sir? So he says, he's there in the backyard. So he says, Then I hope the R counter doesn't mind because he was and er 3 times over there. He says that what do you say? Where's Newton? He goes into the room, puts on his jacket, comes back in. He says Newton is here. So off the jacket he's not Newton. He puts on the jacket, he's Newton. That is substance. A man's substance is defined by his uniform. A man's substance is defined by his stone. A man's substance is defined by his character. Again, Martin Luther King Jr. He says in his I Have a Dream speech, who have heard it, I Have a Dream speech. He says, let us not see the society today by the color of their skin, but their color of their character. He says in his I Have a Dream speech. So that is substance, that is concreteness in a talk. I hope every speaker from today on will have these 3 first at least being mastered. Because we believe perfection is something which is the gift of immortals. If gods are perfect, we say definitely. We mortals can achieve it. But we never go out of our shells to achieve it. We think we are turtles who are very slow. But literally we realize we have the hardest shell around us. We need to get that put in our heads today. So next is correctness. Facts, figures, statistics. Well, in fact, I use a lot of facts and figures in my speeches. Today I have avoided them because high time I get into the core of the talk because it was transition between idea to idea. That was my objective. The last time I spoke, I missed some of the objectives. So I wanted to ensure I stick on to the objective this time. But I would love to have one fact put out. Genghis Khan, Genghis Khan, one of the largest empires known to man, he had a beautiful strategy. All his horses were silent off the battlefield, and on the battlefield, what happened? He used to wait until the last moment the enemy appeared. He used to be silent. Then he used to show his hand by moving all the soldiers at the same time. And you know the beauty of Genghis Khan? He allowed both the soldiers to wave both his arms free and attack. I mean, both his arms were free and soldiers started. Courtesy. Finally coming to courtesy. So courtesy is, I need to ensure that I as a person need not be shrewd. I as a person need not be rude on stage. I must be courteous enough to you audiences. My ideas must be clear enough for you guys to understand. So anyways, thank you for hearing me out on the first elixir of perfection, that is communication. Thank you.